Welcome to the FSW High Octane Pre-Show, brought to you by the Vegas Bad Boys of Podcasting. I'm the David Difference. Oh, what a difference a Dave makes, along with Matt Michaels.
How you doing, David?
Good,
it's great to see you. And tonight is going to be off the hook, let me tell you right away. Now, Simon Street is probably out there walking down the 215 trying to get his car fixed, so he will not be joining us today. But I'll tell you, it doesn't matter because the energy in that auditorium is going to be unbelievable.
Yes, people are starting to file in tonight. We have tons of action coming at you, a lot of great matches. Let them know what's coming up tonight on High Octane.
You know, I'm looking forward to a number of these matches, including Remy Marcel going against Class, which should be a very, very nice matchup. And, of course, Death Proof are going to team with Thomas Day, who's making his return recently. So that should be interesting. They're going to go against the Los Suavecitos and Adrian Quest, who have been on a roll. Let me tell you, they've really been on a roll. But the big one, the huge one, you've got Toa Leone and his tag partner, Bad Boy Tito, who is making his return from injury.
MK Army.
MK Army, man. And they are going against Graves and the heavyweight champion, Hammerstone. That, my friend, is going to be a very important matchup.
I definitely agree. All that action plus a whole lot more, and you can get it tonight. We are less than an hour away, 7 o'clock, FSW Network. It's only $6.99 per month.
You can't go wrong with $6.99, and you also get the full catalog of what FSW has done over the years. So look at it as the WWE Network, but for FSW, right?
I guess, yeah, that's one way to look at it, man. I like that. As we saw last time on High Octane, in the main event, we had Matt Vandegrift taking on Ice Williams for the FSW No Limits Championship. And in my opinion, Matt Vandegrift was this close to becoming the new champion. And then Lights Camera Faction had to get involved.
You know, David, I got to tell you, you have become this close to being a male model.
Okay.
So,
well, yeah, I mean, it's close enough. That's close enough. However, we did see the return of Damian Drake, who came out to save his friend, Matt Vandegrift, and it was good to see him back. And ladies and gentlemen, earlier this week I had a chance to sit down with Damian Drake. Here's what he had to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sitting here with one half of the Unguided, Damian Drake. Damian, it's been a couple months since you've been in the ring. How's your recovery going?
Recovery's going great. You know, a lot of hard work, a lot of pain, a lot of stretching. You know, if I can speak for everybody that has probably been in my position, and for everybody who is, you know, I don't wish this on anybody, but who, you know, might end up being in my position. It's going very well. If there is one thing I can give you, I'm at least about 95%, you know, good and healthy.
Damian Drake, on last High Octane, you shocked us all when you saved Matt Vandegrift from that brutal attack from Lights Camera Faction. Does this mean you're returning to FSW action sooner than later?
You know, as much as I would like to give you that answer, and to everybody that answer as well, I don't even have that answer myself. You know, I don't even know when I'm going to be returning in the ring. As much as I would like to get back in there, you know, and just do what I do, like, I don't have an answer yet. You know, but if there is one thing I am for sure, you know, and I know Matt would do the same thing for me, you know, if he's out there and it's 3-on-1, you know, you can be damn sure I'm going to be coming back and getting in that ring and protecting him. You know, it goes with saying, like, you know, everybody always asks, you know, why Unguided for life? Why U4L? And I can tell you this, it's not just a cool catchphrase, it's not a cool saying, it's not a cool hand gesture, you know, it's a way of life. And, you know, it's more than just a brand, it's more than just a brotherhood, you know? The reason why Unguided for Life is a way of life, pun intended, you know, we represent the group of misfits. We represent the group of outsiders. You know, people who've never really fit into the normal cliches of the nerds, the jocks, you know, the emo kids, and, you know, like, we kind of represent all those people that never fit in to any group or any cliche. They've never been molded to one particular thing. They adapt, they learn, they survive, you know, they do whatever they can to just get by. You know, and that's what, you know, Unguided for Life is, you know. Like I said, you know, if there's one thing I've always been true to, whether, you know, it's Matt, or whether it was Spider, or, you know, whether it was, you know, Mikey O'Shea up in Oregon, you know, like, if you're my partner, I'm always going to have your back. And I know they would do the same for me, you know, even now, with all the enemies Matt and I have made.
Damien Drake, I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
It's definitely good to see Damian Drake again. And as he said, he is 90 to 95%. That means he is about 5% away from coming back and whooping some ass in the FSW ring. I'm excited about that.
You know, David, honestly, what I saw was fear. Damian Drake, he doesn't want to come back. You can tell. He's sitting there. Why is it taking him so long? He was perfectly fine running out there, right? I don't think he wants to come back. I think he's afraid.
Call it what you want. I know Damian Drake is not afraid, but I will tell you this. With the injury, we don't know, and not being 100%, it was very adamant that he had his friends back 100%. He talks about For Life. He came out, saved him against the faction. And essentially, we would have had a new champion if it wasn't for the faction getting involved, coming out. And I got to question the integrity of those guys. But, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. We'll be back, man. The crowd is starting to file in here, and as we said, it's going to be an action-packed night. I want to give a quick shout-out to Chief out there. I believe he's got a front row seat tonight, so I'm excited to see him. Always a good time when Chief is in the building. So tonight, we got action-packed galore, non-stop matches.
Cut! 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 Cut!
What's going on?
He won!
Wait a minute!
He won!
Wait a minute!
It's a he
Wait,
won!
I can't believe
It's a
it!
he won!
What's going on here?
It's a he won!
Did my ears come
What's
correct right
happening?
here?
Is that what we?
I could have sworn on this earlier. I was talking a little cap.
Some cat cat!
Some cap.
Cat cat!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Question is someone
FSW No Limits champion, Ice Williams,
That's all we do for this company.
Fresco Matic.
That's all we do for Las Vegas.
If you guys are gonna come in, let's do it right. You
Go ahead, man. You the coldest champ on the planet. There you go.
I'm sure they can hear you.
I don't know if I can see it close to the body.
Right, yeah.
Sit close to him. I'm going to be far away
I'm a
from
Mexican
him.
legend now, you know. This happened
I ain't gonna get
international
too
debut
close.
In Mexico.
I ain't going to
just
get
last
too
week.
close. Hold it down. What was you saying about Mexico? You was in Mexico?
Yeah, I was in Mexico.
Tell the people what you was on.
Mexican legend Fresco Matic out there in Mexicali. International debut. You don't hear that in the news, don't you?
No.
We'll talk about what the boys, the faction.
They'll never want to talk about us. They'll never want to tell the folks and the people what we be on. What we be on. Because we got Fresco Matic, the international fly. Folks. Folks, and what?
Come on now. We got the most important champion in professional wrestling.
In all the professional wrestling.
All of professional wrestling.
Today, and I want somebody with a championship to deny it. The only person that can do. Yeah, hey.
Okay. Gentlemen.
What?
I appreciate you being
We're getting
here.
the airtime.
We got the champion here, but as I stated before the break, last week you were this close to losing that title. If it wasn't for Lights Camera Faction, brought your integrity into question there. Like, come on.
You really believe that?
I do.
You really believe
Heike, listen. I want you to answer this question. If not Ice, then who?
Matt Vander.
If not Ice, then who? What about you?
Yes.
If not Ice, then who?
Nobody.
If not Ice, then absolutely nobody. Who else is the main event?
Come on now.
Who else is the number one attraction in the company? Matt Vandegrift. Yes, you got all the technical stuff down. You got all of the flips down. But Ice has everything down. Especially you. The only thing that's not down around here is the faction, because it's faction up everywhere we go. We got Braxton in Chicago. Braxton in Chirac today. Braxton in Chirac holding it down today. And we got Watson, One Take Watson. He is Watson later on tonight. He's about to go up against Hero Loser.
I appreciate you guys coming out here, interrupting the show. I don't know, producer.
This is my show. This could be my
we don't have
show.
no security.
But go ahead.
Okay, so you see, we like to stick to the script, but since we're off script now, I just gotta ask.
We on the script. Ice don't stick to the script. Hold on. Wait, they talked about a script. What are you talking about scripts around Ice?
A little support here.
That's what you get for speaking our name in ill will. We take over your show now.
This is what you guys are paying for.
Go ahead. Continue.
Ice, you've been on.
Stick to your format. Go to the format. Go to the format. My bad. Stick to the format.
Very impressive
Stick to the
streak.
format.
How many days has it been now?
We have 562 days, folks, of the most important championship reign in all of professional wrestling.
Very
the
impressive.
coldest champion on the planet.
Very impressive. Very impressive. My question.
The longest reigning champion
How much of that
in the
streak?
number one entertainment city
How
in
much
the
of that
world.
streak?
That's me.
How much of that streak had to do with Lights Camera Faction helping you out?
Probably about the last.
We'll wait.
What? 5 months? 5 months? I met y'all, 5 months ago? I met them 5 months ago, and I've been champ for a year and 8 months. So that means I held it down by myself for a year and 3 months. So yes, so I've been holding it down all by myself for a year, for over a year. All Ice. Trust. And then when I got 3 other individuals that sees a championship reign that's more important than any other reign on the scene today, and they go, you know what? This guy, he's it. He has it. He's the future. As a matter of fact, he's right now, and we gotta make sure everybody knows it. So we gotta protect it at all costs. And these guys, Fresco-Matic, Action Braxton, he is Watson. They decided to protected. Ice is protected. Ice is protected. They decided to protect me in the ring. And guess what? Ice can hold it down by himself. And if the boys decide to intervene, Ice ain't see it coming. Ice ain't see it. You see it. I ain't see it. I ain't see it. First of all, talk to him, man.
Listen,
Talk to him.
The thing is about it, Lights Camera Faction, even before Ice Williams was on the come up. Ice Williams, before Lights Camera Faction, was the man around here. So when the two forces combined in one superpower unit, it became game over for everyone else in this entire industry. You see, and that's not fact or opinion, it's the gospel. Come on now.
Hallelujah.
Come on now.
Hallelujah.
Y'all be capping a lot about y'all favorites on FSW, but y'all don't ever mention Lights Camera Faction when we damn near hold it down every single time we come out here.
We are the company. We
on
are
now.
future stars of wrestling.
Come on now.
When you think of future stars of wrestling, who do you think of?
Come on
Who
now.
do you think of?
I definitely don't think these guys need any help from me pumping their name. Like, you guys are doing a great job at it. Let me just say this. I've always been a very, very independent cat. Paid my own bills, had my own hustles going, and then I got in a relationship. And she took care of me. She was there when I needed food.
Wait. You
Let me
took the
make my
beta
point.
position? You
Let
took
me-
the beta role? She's not taking care of you?
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to be the provider.
She was looking out.
supposed to be the
She was looking
provider.
out, just like they're looking out for you. But when she left, I had lost my edge. I forgot
free
what I
you.
was made of. So
Free you.
hopefully that
Hey, well,
doesn't
don't trick us.
transcend to you.
These hoes ain't loyal. I know this. Ice know this, okay? These is facts. Shout out to Chris Breezy. Hey, it's all right, bro. You gonna find another one out there. You gonna find another BZ out there. Maybe after Ice get done with her, but then she be all yours. Maybe after the fact she get done with her. She be all yours.
Come on.
She be all yours. I'm capping at
this
that
interview
point.
right here.
I'm actually capping at that
right.
point.
Uncomparable.
560 days.
Ladies and gentlemen,
560 plus days.
we'll be right back.
560 plus days. 560 plus days.
God damn it.
All time. On the move to 1,000. On the move to 1,000. Wow. On the move to 1,000.
How are the cards coming along for Natural Born Killers, GCW versus FSW, as well as the FSW Women's Show?
We just got Jake something from Impact. He's going to be at Natural Born Killers. We got Ryan Walker again, who was at Bellator, Dave Mazzani, EFC, TJ Perkins. Eli Everfly will be making his Natural Born Killers debut. At the FSW Women's Show, it will be Maserati versus Sandra Moon, but it is going to be in a match that has never been done in the women's division. The FSW GCW show where it's us versus them, pick a side. And I'll announce it here first. The main event is going to be a tag team match with two guys who've never teamed up as part of FSW. Cutthroat Cody and Funny Bone are going to team up against AJ Gray and Nick Gage.
Welcome back. The Falco Files, man. A lot of breaking news on this week's episode, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty impressive. And this is what you'll see on the DeFalco Files, right? You always get a little bit of stories, you get a little bit of talent, and you'll get a little bit of surprise announcements. And, of course, with Natural Born Killers, holy mackerel, we got Tom Lawler coming in. We got Dave Mazzani. We got Bad Boy Tito, Graves, and Jake something. What a matchup, could be happening here. It's going to be amazing.
What's his last name?
Jake something?
Yeah.
Something.
Gotcha.
No more Diener. But anyway, let me tell you, GCW versus FSW is going to be fantastic. Cody, Cutthroat Cody, Funny Bone, a teaming that you've never seen, going against Nick Gage and, of course, AJ Gray. Now that, my friends, could very well be like Thanksgiving dinner. There could be a lot of cutting up going on, and there's going to be parts all over the place. It's going to be a mess, but it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to that one, man. We're going to have to reinforce this whole building for that one and get your splatter guards, get your mass shields, whatever. I don't know. You do not want to miss the FSW versus GCW. And you know what I find very interesting is all of a sudden when it comes time to plug your show, you're talking. When I'm over here attacked and harassed by Ice and
David, to be honest,
you got nothing to say.
To be honest,
Nothing to
David,
say.
when you are in a church, you do not talk over the preacher. And my friend, you were in the cathedral of the faction.
Church mouse over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
I am Matt Michaels here with the Vegas Bad Boys of Podcasting, and I'm with Joe DeFalco, the owner and creator of FSW, Future Stars of Wrestling. And you can catch Joe and myself on the DeFalco Files. Joe, what has it been like getting out all the stories from the years that you've been doing this?
You know, it's been a lot of fun, and I'm always been a very honest person, so I know a lot of the guys like to hear what I might be thinking, you know, moving forward and doing stuff, because I'm going to be 100% honest, the things that I like, things I don't like, and what we're trying to do moving forward. You know, we have a great company, and I really like once a week going out there and talking a lot more than people probably want to hear.
Well, it's a pleasure having you on every week, and everyone can tune in to the DeFalco Files on the FSW Network, on the Vegas Bad Boys podcast, on the podcast apps, all available podcast apps, and on YouTube as well. And we're happy that everyone joins us every Wednesday for the DeFalco Files. Joe, I can't wait to have another 60-plus episodes.
We are looking forward to it, and I'll see you next week.
Welcome back to the FSW High Octane Pre-Show, brought to you by the Vegas Bad Boys of Podcasting. And as you guys had discussed on the Falco Files this week, tonight we're going to hear about the stipulation in the Sandra Moon versus Maserati match coming up at the FSWW Sunday, SummerSlam weekend.
It's going to be amazing, and I'll tell you right now, whatever the stipulation is, I think that both competitors know each other so well that it could come simply down to who might be more equipped for that particular stipulation. It should be fascinating to watch.
Well, I'm excited to find out. And ladies and gentlemen, you will all find out tonight live on the FSW Network. I believe Joe DeFalco is going to be making that announcement. We'll see how that goes. But I'm very excited about that. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we got coming up the Nevada State Champion, Remy Marcel, will be taking on Class, which shall be a very interesting match, I think, because there's a lot that could come into play in this one.
You know, what's really interesting is that the fans show this appreciation for Remy Marcel, which you put in the time, you get the appreciation. But what the fans don't realize is that the future of pro wrestling is Class. It is CLAS. It is Class. And don't forget, he has that cash in the case. And boy, oh boy, wouldn't it be something if we saw a new Nevada State champion?
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. This match has a lot of potential to be very interesting. As we said, it's a non-title match, correct? Right. But then he is the cash in the case holder, Class is, and like you're really supporting that guy. So he can cash in at any moment.
Any point.
He could have Remy in a bad spot, pull out the case. He could lose the match, pull out the case. Who knows? Who knows?
You know, David, he could be driving through a McDonald's drive-thru, and as long as he sees a champion, if he wants to cash it in, he can cash it in, because that is what the gift is of having the cash in a case. And man, oh man, I can't wait to see if he cashes it in or not.
Well, either way, man, like I said, I'm a Remy Marcel guy. You know that. This is the house that Remy built.
Just like Remy Marcel, you lost your fro ages ago. So tonight, I put my money all in on Class.
we evolve. It's called evolution, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back. Looking forward to that one. FSW coming up just moments away, $6.99, and get all the action tonight. High octane, man. Like, are we going to be going at this all the time now? Is this it? Or do we need Simon back? We do need Simon back. I don't even want
Simon's off in the middle of an auto parts place just trying to find a salvaged car or something. So it's you and me, brother. You and me.
Cheers, my boy.
Cheers, homie.
Cheers, homie. You know what I'm saying? Another day in the hood.
Another day, man.
Hey.
What's good?
Look what I told you.
What do you mean, boy?
We figured it out. We remember who we are. And now everybody's in trouble.
You know what, homie? You're right. Because we've been getting win after win after win after win after win after win. I can't even count how many wins we have now, dog. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. It's the big homie quest.
It is a big homie. Some with that food.
Yo,
Oh,
what's
good food.
Yo, you already know.
Just posted, man. Same old, fool.
Been in the hood.
Yeah, I just want to call you guys to congratulate you guys on the success so far. All that. Keep that pressure on them, dog.
Hey, you already know.
Oh, man, you know we're going to stay listening, man. But, hey, we've been wanting to ask you, bro. It's hard to get a hold of you nowadays, bro. Hey, we're still in the hood, bro.
You know, we're trying to make it out there.
You know, we're trying to be
traveling. You getting your name out there, boy.
You know, you don't got to be here every day, bro. We got to be here every day, bro. You know, our little homie just got 5 to 10 today, fool.
What's up with that?
Damn.
Yeah, my boy. You know what it is.
You know what you got to do, right?
Yeah, I do. I do know what we got to do, huh?
As a matter of fact, bro, we want those FSW Tag Team Championships.
Nah, fool. We need those FSW Tag Team Championships to get to the next level, Holmes. Huh? Because there's still some people down us, fool.
Of course there are. There always has been.
Because the ones that did woke up with their nose plastered on the other side of their face.
Straight up.
You already know it's good. Hey, but time is everything, dog. I got you. Yeah, I'll go right now. Hey, but yeah, time is everything.
What do you mean, dog?
What does that mean, Esse? Timing is everything.
Just gonna leave us like that?
Man,
You know what? He's always cooking. He's cooking.
Death Proof. I don't know, man. Death Proof. Cutthroat Cody and J Cafe food. They're Death Proof.
You know
But guess what? So are we.
So are we, dog.
We should have been dead a long time ago, huh? Timing. I'm gonna listen to him. I'm gonna listen to that fool.
Well, there you have it. Heard from the Suavecitos. Timing is everything, and is tonight a night that they make a huge impact? I guess only moments away. We'll find out.
You know, I think that the Suavecitos, along with Adrian Quest, have made a huge, huge leap of talent. You've seen them become more competitive. You've seen them more hungry. And now they want gold. I don't know if you're going to be able to stop them. And granted, Death Proof are the champions. But they're tagging tonight with a man who has been gone for the longest time. You know, it's like watching Ben Kenobi try to fight Darth Vader. It's just not going to be a victory in the end.
Well, I'm telling you, a Jedi is a Jedi, and you never count a Jedi out. You're talking about Thomas Day coming back last week at Future Shock. He is here tonight. He will be teaming with Death Proof to take on Suavecitos and Adrian Quest. You heard Suavecitos there saying they remember who they are. They know what they have to do. They said they've won countless matches, and you would also notice that they're drinking a lot of malt liquor there. So when I get drunk, sometimes I overhype myself too, thinking I'm a little bit greater than I am. But the advice that was given, timing is everything, right? So maybe that's some wise Yoda from Adrian Quest. Who knows what that means?
And you saw that Death Proof was able to defend their championship very, very impressively against Midnight Heat at the last High Octane. So I think that Death Proof still has just a little more to prove. And I don't know, man. I really feel that the Suavecitos, in the end, are going to show Death Proof that you don't mess with them.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Death Proof is a complete team. We've seen them. Obviously, they've had the FSW tag team titles for just a couple months now. But I think that they are going to hold on to those for quite some time. And you look at Suavecitos, this is a good chance for them to see. They've been running their mouths nonstop. This is a good chance for them to see what that next level of competition is about and seeing if they're even ready to hang in something like this. And I can tell you, I don't think they're ready yet. Adrian Quest, he's getting them there. They ain't ready yet.
All I got to say is, Death Proof, do not leave your titles laying around, because the Suavecitos will end up leaving with those belts, regardless of if they're in a match or not.
There you go. Another prediction from the famous Matt Michaels. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. It's almost showtime. Ladies and gentlemen, there's still a little bit of time for you to get down here to the FSW Arena or subscribe on the FSW Network for $6.99, FSWNetwork.com. You can watch High Octane tonight, and tonight we have one hell of a main event.
You can't go wrong when you put together two guys like the champion Hammerstone and Graves. And by the way, they have a history here. And you don't know, because of the fact that Hammerstone took that title from Graves, if there might be a little tension there. And that might be the key to the match tonight.
Well, I see you got your spoon out, man. You're always stirring the pot. Let's not forget, MK Army has a vendetta against Hammerstone. And I think tonight, Toa Leone, Tito, they're going to go and try to take this to the next level.
There's no doubt they're the big tag team. These guys are huge. And if you put all four in the ring at the same time, that might just be the big, epic, seismic earthquake that puts the West Coast off into the ocean. It's going to be that amazing.
Yes, definitely the battle of the big boys. I hope they reinforce the ring. They may have needed to reinforce the walls, but I know that MK always has tricks up his sleeve. Never know what may happen tonight. So that is coming up, less than 5 minutes away. We are going live on the FSW Network. Huge main event. Who do you got in that one?
I really have to stick with my guns and say that the MK Army will come through.
There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, get your popcorn, get your candy, get your hot dogs. You never know what may happen at the FSW Arena tonight. High Octane, who may show up.
You never know. You already got Hammerstone. You already got Graves. You might have a guy like Chris Bay walk in.
Don't say that.
Come on, man! Chris Bay! Shame on you! I know we ain't talking about you! Shut the show! Cut! Cut the show! They start talking about Chris. This is my show! This is Ice Camera Faction show! Cut! Ridiculous! Cut!
Pre-show, Bodie. What? No, this is the pre-show.
Exactly. Leone, you can go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a pre-show match in the Schedule for One Fall. Introducing first, from Sinaloa, Mexico, Último Príncipe. And his opponent, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at a slimming 206 pounds, the best shade thrower in the game, the Shade.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the pre-show here on High Octane. A newcomer, the Ultimo Prince, against one of the most popular guys here in FSW, the Shade.
Yeah, it's a great way to kick things off before we start Heatwave tonight on the FSW Network. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube or Facebook for this pregame event. And tonight there's a gigantic main event. Hammerstone and Graves take on Toa Leone and Bad Dude Tito.
That's right, and if you order the FSW Network right now for just $6.99, you will get that show absolutely free, as well as a lot of other shows and the great content that we have on the FSW network.
Yep, third straight week with a live event on the FSW network. Couple weeks back, the Shade and Strella went one-on-one. They've had their issues recently. Tonight he's got to take on Ultimo Principe, the Ultimate Prince. A man fighting out of California tonight. He's got a lucha background. I don't know if that's a form of lucha, but it's popular worldwide.
Yes.
Also, Remy Marcel tonight will defend the Nevada State title against the cash and the case holder class. He tried his best. And DeShade one step too quick for Ultimo.
I'm going to assume this match is underway.
Yeah, it is. The bell rang.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, they got their twerks in. He's got his boot in. Now he's going to try to finish him off early.
And the one count to Shade trying to bounce back after losing to Strella.
Yeah, it was defeated by Strella, thrown out of the ring by Strella in the 30-person Rumble from the anniversary event. Had some of his locks cut by her in between that. I imagine that thing's very personal and far from over. But tonight he's got to focus on Ultimo here, who's not above choking a man in a corner. We didn't know much about him headed into tonight. We now kind of know his background and what he's willing to do to win.
You know, I heard he's from the mean streets of Cancun.
I guess some of those streets are mean.
Reminds me a little of VIP with that hairdo.
Yeah, the hairdo. He's got a very colorful attire. DeShade no stranger to being colorful with his attire in the ring, and Ultimo tries to get the victory here.
And a 2 count from the youngster, looking pretty impressive tonight.
I'd like to thank the Vegas Bad Boys of Podcasting and the David Difference for that pre-show before this matchup here tonight.
You know, it's good to see that the Difference, David Lawson, he's really stepping up his game, having to be in the same area as the Vegas Bad Boys, you know?
Hey, he does a good job.
You know, they give him the rub.
Off the rope, sliding D. He really hooked him at the clothesline. He's going to get the pinfall here. Only gets a 2.
And just a 2 count. The Ultimate Prince. Or Ultimo, what is it, Principe?
Ultimo Principe. He's going to go high. Now he's getting up there.
Wonder if he's related to the Ultimo Dragon.
I don't know. I'm actually wearing an Ultimo Dragon shirt as we speak. And look at the Shade. Ultimo smackage on that chop.
And right now he is stumbling up to his feet as the Shade trying to take advantage, but again.
Go for that flash pinfall victory with that cradle. Oh man, another vicious strike out of the Shade. A guy who's totally stepped up his game since his return to FSW.
Oh, a nice reversal.
Ropes going for a, looked like he was going to try to go for a satellite head scissors with the Shade. Helicopter, flatliner.
1, 2.
Doesn't do it.
And it looked like a 3 count, but the Shade not able to put him away.
Yeah, at that last split second, Ultimo was able to regain his bearings and get that shot and get out of it. Oh, Tiger Fiend kick connects. And back up. It didn't work out for him last time he went up top.
Oh, and look at that. The Shade catches him.
Emerald Trojan.
And DeShade bouncing back with a big victory tonight.
And DeShade gets the win here in our pregame event. And in just a few short minutes, we will go live on the FSW network. If you're not already a subscriber for the $6.99, we'll get you tonight's event. Tons of brand new content from the last 7 months now. and all of the classic FSW footage with men like Karrion Kross, Chris Bay, Brian Cage, Matt Hardy, and more. Order now on the FSW network if you already haven't, because in just a few short moments we will be live there for tonight's Heatwave event.
That's right. We got 3 champions in the building: the Nevada State Remy Marcel, as well as the tag team champions Death Proof in a 6-man tag. And the rumor is Ice Williams in the house.
Yeah, Ice Williams showed up on the pre-show. Who knows what he's got planned tonight? The longest reigning No Limits champion of all time. I'm not 100% aware of the day count right now, but I'm sure he'll tell us.
Yeah, 500 and something. But looks like we're wrapping things up and get ready for the main show. Thanks for watching and sign up to the FSW Network.